Hello again and welcome to All About Booking. Hopefully you've watched the first video on the who, when you're scheduling your spas, who to offer your business to and your services. And then hopefully you've watched the second one, which is the how to secure those dates and keep your spas from canceling. This last part is kind of, the third part is kind of what's in it for me. We wanted to share what us directors do as far as getting the buy-in from the hostess and the specific things that we're going to expect and ask her to do. Because we are entering a relationship / business relationship with our new spa hostess. And the bottom line is, ladies, we want for every spa hostess you book with to get the most benefits that she can. We want to have that servant's heart and work really hard for her. And we want for her to work hard for herself and for us. But the first part of that is so vital. The part that you have control over is you're going to be an advocate for the activities that are going to lead her to a successful spa. Because how many of you know, have ever had a party for someone and you scheduled the party and then maybe you didn't hear back from that person for a while, and how did that make you feel? It made you feel really unsure. Or maybe they didn't tell you what to do up front. They just said, oh, well, we'll talk the week before your party. And then you got to that party and you felt so unsure. You didn't know what to do, but you wanted to have a good party. You wanted to get the most out of it. So we want to equip you to not only have spas that hold, but have spas where your hostess earns everything she wanted to earn. Because how many of you know when that happens, that means you made the most money, okay? So that's what we're going to do next. I'm going to share my screen with you with a document that we are now going to start using in our family of directors, and that is called Spa Rewards, What's in it for me. We're going to walk you through these 5 steps and a couple of additional thoughts, but this is going to get cute because Sylvia's cute document maker is going to get a hold of this, and she's going to put some pictures and graphics on it. This is just the crux of what we as directors do, and we wanted to share all of our tips and tricks with you. You're actually going to make copies of this, and you're going to have a folder with your calendar when you get to that spa that has 6 to 8 of these in it at all times, because you never know when you're going to run into someone in the Dollar Tree or at Walmart or at church that wants to secure a date. And I'll tell you, when you give this to her, again, like Susan said in the last video, is immediately, if not sooner. So if you're at a spa, you're going to hand her the hard copy of this, but you don't just hand it to her. You're going to sit next to her and you're going to walk her through this and make sure she fully understands how to make these 5 things happen. We're going to share some one-liners that we use as we coach our next hostess through this list of successful activities. Then the next thing I'll tell you is, if you're not at a spa, if you're, say, on the phone in a book-a-thon and you get a guess out of someone, then we are going to have another resource for you. It's a red stamp, a cute little picture of something that you can hold on your phone in your picture gallery that you can shoot to your hostesses over the phone, and that's going to happen again immediately when the spa is scheduled. So number 1, let's walk through this very quickly. I'm gonna coach you like I'm coaching one of my hostesses, okay? So y'all pretend like you just scheduled a spa with me. So Nancy Sue, we wanna make sure that you get all that you want out of your spa-scape. And I have a question for you to start before we look at this little list. This is your roadmap to a successful spa. Do you wanna have a good spa, or do you wanna have a great spa? And of course, everybody that's got a brain is going to say, I want to have a great spa. Okay, this is your roadmap to a great spa. So number 1, we need 6 guests at your spas to get all of your rewards. It's kind of a numbers game. We need 6 guests. And to reward you for that, when we have that, you're going to get an additional product at 50% off. If it was $22, it's going to cost you $11. It's a great deal. And I'm going to help you to get those 6 people, because number 1, we're going to make sure that 3 times that many are invited, because only 1 out of 3 will be able to come to any event on a given night. So if you want 6, you need to invite 18 to 20, okay? So that's your first step. The second step is keep inviting. We have about, let's see, we scheduled your spas on the 20th. We have about 2 weeks before your spa is going to happen, I am going to send you the invite that I send to everyone else tomorrow, and you're going to save that as a picture in your phone, and you're going to run across other people that you meet throughout the month, throughout this next 2 weeks, that you maybe not gave me their phone number, but you would know that they would love it. You're going to go ahead and text it to them. So you keep inviting. This invitation list that you're giving me tonight is the beginning, but you're going to continue to invite. And then the third thing that we want to make sure you do is let everyone know that you invite. Your next words of your mouth, after I'm having a full hour of pampering, you're going to love it, I want you to come, it's on the 20th, is, and you get to bring a friend. Now, this is an important thing because let's say half the people that you invite get sick or have kids involved in something that night, and you only had 3 people show up. If they brought a friend with them, you'd have 6, and you would reach that goal. So that is kind of, we coach to everyone bring a friend, and the way that I say that is the spa girl has a gift for everyone that brings a friend. So who do you know that's stressed out and loves pampering? Bring them with you, okay? So I'm giving her those words to say. And then the second thing is we want her to collect outside orders for minimum, and we're going to present her with 50% off additional product. Doesn't cost us much to do that, but she feels very rewarded, and women love to shop half off. That's like the most you're going to get at any retail store, if that. So collecting out 4 outside orders, how does she do that? We're going to, again, equip you with our Facebook groups. We're going to have red stamp pictures made of before and after, and maybe the mascara sale and all that. Pictures of things that you're going to text that hostess the next day or that night, a couple of pictures that she can forward on to the following people. Number 1, whoever she invites originally that says, oh man, I can't come, I'm going to be out of town on business. She's going to get one of the before and after pictures texted to her. The second category of people is people that didn't get to come to the spa. They said they were coming, but they didn't show up that night. At the end of the spa, she can text them a picture and let them know that they can still participate, because that's outside of the spa, because it's after it's over with. And then the other thing is she can do is she can take those pictures you text to her, and she can take some books. You're always going to give her the sales brochure of the month. Those are 15 cents each, so I'll give her 3. And she's going to take that to work and church and carry it in her purse until her spa happens. And she's going to, lastly, I'm going to encourage her, Nancy Sue, you love this product or you wouldn't have scheduled a spa with me. I want you to start right now bragging on it. Tell everyone about like the top 2 product treatments that you used here tonight. If you love the lip treatment and you love the Botox eye treatment, I want you to start bragging on them to everybody you know. That alone will generate you 4 outside orders, okay? And then I'm going to pass the baton here, and Sylvia DeWitt's going to share with you step 3 and step 4 about how to coach her to these great activities that make a successful spa.
Okay. Yeah, number 3 is you want her to hold her spa on her original date. And why is that important to her? Because if she starts having people say, well, I can't come on Tuesdays because my son has ball. Well, she's going to say, oh, well, I'll see if I can move it to Thursday. Well, then the other 7 people can't come on Thursday because their daughter has dance. Okay. And it's real easy for them to try to reschedule it so everybody can come, but that is not going to happen. Tell her you don't expect that to happen. So we're going to pick the date that works best for you and me, and we're going to stick with that. There's a little saying that Anya says all the time. Say it, Anya. Go ahead. I know you're dying.
I'm trying to think
about who shows up. The right people always show up, you know. So, yeah. So,
right people always show up.
Always show up, you know. So you can invite 20 people and only have 3 there, and I can tell you, on a 3-person party, you can take home $697. Okay. Woo. So the right people do show up. So don't let her change that date around on you. 1, it messes your calendar up. Okay. If you've got her guest list and you've sent out invitations at the next day, and then she calls you on Thursday, say, and you booked her on Tuesday night, and says, can I move mine? Well, maybe you've already had another spa or a one-on-one and flipped it to a spa, and you've scheduled that Thursday that she thought you had that was open. Okay. It just leads to complications. And in my experience, usually when they want to reschedule, they end up wanting to cancel. Okay, so just have them stick with that original date. Go ahead and get your spa done. It's just that important. And if you coached her enough and kept her excited enough, she's not going to want to cancel. Okay. Sometimes they feel a little embarrassed because they thought they would have 10 people there and only 3 people showed up. But don't let her feel feel like, hey, this is fine. You and 2 is a spa. You know, you and 1. Or if there's 2 people there, that's a spa. That's great. That works for me. So just keep that and completely keep expressing to her you're going to get 50% off, you know, a product of your choice for holding it on that date. Just do that right off the bat. And then the share 5 referrals. Okay, some of you may not be familiar with this, but if you listen to the others, Anya went over a referral versus
a lead.
A lead. Okay, a lead. Well, referral means that there's people that didn't come. People maybe she forgot to even put on her invitation list. So what she can do now is give you a list of people at their phone numbers, but she's going to send a little message out to them first, okay, saying, hey, Ann, I just met this lady, Sylvia DeWitt, and she has some amazing skincare products. They have an eye treatment that they call Eye Crack because it's so good. You've got to try it. Okay. This is her phone number. She's going to be calling you. Okay. That is a referral. They know my name. They know my phone number. Okay. So when I call, even if they don't answer, they'll kind of in the back, I think I know that number, and they might listen to my message. If they don't respond to my message, then I can send them a text message because I have their number. Now, do they all turn into spas? No. But if 1 or 2 of those can turn into clients, that builds your business too. Okay. And it gives her another 50% off item. Okay. So that's a really easy way for her to get more benefits from her spa.
Yay.
And
I think Anya's going to wrap us up with
Number 5. So when in our previous video, we also talked about the wrapped gift game, and also Laura McLean has a video on YouTube of the wrapped gift game. So if you want more information on that, it's the easiest and the best, in my opinion, in my 8 years, that's worked the best for me, doing this at the spa to get 2 spas from every spa. And I will tell you that for a long time, I didn't stick to that at my spas, and my calendar didn't stay full. So you absolutely always want to go for 2 spas at every spa to keep. No one quits this business with a full calendar. So it's really, really important to do this. So use the wrapped gift game. So that's number 5. We're going to coach her. Let her know, I'm going to bring a stinking cute wrapped gift. Okay. It's not going to be in a bag with some tissue paper. It's going to be cute. And let me just promise you, you're going to want what's in it. And so you just let your friends know that 2 of them are going to need to book a spa. And we have different types. We can do a glam spa. We can do it at their work. We can do, a margarita spa. We have options, but 2 of them are going to need to book a party so you can open it. Just set it up and let her know this is coming. Okay. So that's what I tell them. You just let them know ahead of time. 2 of them need to book a party. And you know what? She can also rebook. She can be one of her own bookings and rebook and do a different type of party. She just needs to have some fresh faces there too, so that you have some new people to work with. So then you have some bonuses there at the bottom of the page. In addition to those 2, we always want to go for at least 2, that any bookings over the 2 in the wrapped gift game also gets her. Now in the wrapped gift game, she gets what's in the gift. And let me just tell you, let me back up for a second. It doesn't matter what's in there. It's how cute the box is. Okay, so go to Hobby Lobby, get some cute paper. I have a video on how to make the bow. It really matters about that. So get some things that are on sale, and she gets what's in the gift. Okay, or in the box. And so the next one is everyone over additional parties over that, she gets another half off item. And then lastly, each recruit that joins your team, that's going to join your team as the recruiter for the night, as the consultant for the night, she's also going to get an additional half off item. Now, I'm just thinking that as a new recruit, you possibly might, or even someone who's not at VIP, you might be sitting here going, whew, that's a lot of items that she's getting at half off. Let me just kind of shift your mind for a second. If you add this up, let's just say she gets 3 bookings and you get a couple of recruits. Let me just tell you, sometimes some of us recruit everybody. She could get a lot of recruits. Well, let's just say that she earns, let's just say she's the hostess with the mostest and she earns all of this. She goes through here, she gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then let's just say 6 half off items. Average thing's probably going to be about $30. This is going to add $180. She may go for a big item, but let's just say that she goes for a $30 item-ish. You know, she gets some mascara, she gets some rollerball, things like that. For the caffeine stick, she adds $180, maybe $200 that she gets half off. You just added that to your spa volume. Okay.
More profit.
Yeah, exactly. So, and even as a brand new consultant, let's just say your party was $300 and she just picked out $200. Now you had a $500 party. Now you went from being 20%, you just brought up to 35%, but you're going to maybe do 2 parties together. Now, even as a brand new consultant with nobody on your team or less than 3 people, you are making 40% profit. So yeah, you gave a little bit, 10% to make all of this money. So that's the cost of doing business. That is write off on your taxes later. It's a great tax write-off, just a side note. But so don't freak out about that. But if you're uncomfortable at first, you can adjust this to your career level discount, just FYI. But I just wanted to put that in perspective for you and understand that, because I kind of had this tripped me up a little bit, but just understand that this is building volume. So as you're going to get you closer and closer to your commission check as well. So we'll do another video about how to build your commission check. But just understand that this is building your spa total, sales total, and your volume, and also building your career level discount because your order is going to be bigger. So it's not a bad thing that you're giving just a little bit. It's just the cost of doing business. It's her reward for being your business partner, as Sylvia had shared. So I just wanted to kind of add that in. So Laura, you can write this out.
Perfect. Well, Sylvia, while we were sitting here, just sent me the cutest red stamp ever. And I know, I guess her girl has already been working on cutening up our documents. So email that to me, or is it just a red stamp?
No, I'll email it to you too.
You emailed it to me? Cool. I'm going to try to pull it up here because it's so cute. But you'll also find this, when I find it here, you'll find it on McLean Dream Team, and you'll find it on all of our things. So it's pretty cool. These little red stamps that we're talking about, these text messages that you can share with your potential hostesses, all of those things. And I'm just going to hold this up here. Maybe you can see it.
Before and after pictures too.
It's cute.
Yeah.
Yay,
Yeah, sorry, I don't have it here yet.
That's all right.
I'll get it to you.
All of those things that
SAP.
to find and we've referenced, they're going to be on the Spa Grissom Angels. They're going to be on the DeWitt Divas. They're going to be on McLean Dream Team. They're going to be on all of our Facebook groups, and we may even go ahead and create a Facebook play or one-stop shop for all of those documents. We will let you know. Your director will let you know when we get it rounded up. But we just wanted to get the training out there. It's the number one thing that everyone complains about. It's their first roadblock is booking as hostess coaching. And your team of directors have it mastered. I'm bragging on everybody. I'm bragging on everyone on this call because we do it well, but we do it well because we've done it a long time and we've developed this system. And that's the last thing I will say about having a flyer when the night you book a spa with someone or schedule a spa with someone, and you being able to put that in her hand. That's part of the system. Remember, the 3-step system of scheduling a successful spa is communication, and communicating her. The one thing, if I could tell you one thing that's just the truth of all of this relationship business, is if you communicate well, effectively on the front end when her excitement is at its highest peak ever about beauty control, she will do a million times better job of being your business partner, earning her own rewards, and helping you earn more profits with your business. So communication on the front end. We hope that this little video series has helped you. We're going to be doing more of these, and be looking for all of the resources that we post from this, the before and after pictures and the red stamps, and all the documents that we're going to make cute for you. So thank you very much for joining Investing in Your Business. Do not get discouraged about booking and hostess coaching. If you need to watch these again and again, do it. And the last thing is, be consistent. Just because you try this at your first spa and it doesn't work doesn't mean you need to throw the baby out with the bathwater. She may have invited all her broke cousins. Okay? And no good system is going to work on people that have no money. So, but continue and be consistent with working the system, and it will work for you. Thank you, directors. Y'all are so special. Love you.
Bye,
Peace
guys.
out. Thank you, Sylvia.
Bye.